What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Willie Does Wrestling, back at it again with a brand new video. And in this video, of course, SummerSlam is less than a week away, which means it is predictions time. We're going to give our official predictions to SummerSlam 2024. We got 7 matches confirmed for the card. I don't know if they'll do 1 or 2 more. I mean, I could definitely see them doing either Chad Gable versus Uncle Howdy or Team Gable versus the Wyatt Six. But we're going to go over the matches that are already official for SummerSlam. We're going to go bottom to the top. We're going to go through all the matches one by one and give our thoughts on who will win and any little extra surprises or something like that that will happen on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And also say in the comments what your thoughts on SummerSlam are, what match you're looking forward to the most, and what other shocking moments might happen on the show that you are looking forward to or you think will happen. But ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's get right on to the predictions. We're going to start from the bottom. And if we go down and down and down and down. So the first match we're going to talk about for the Intercontinental Championship, it will be Sami Zayn defending the Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker, a rematch from Money in the Bank. And I felt like it was a pretty bad decision to not have Braun Breaker strike when the iron is hot and win the Intercontinental Championship, but clearly they wanted to give the rematch, and that is what is going to happen. Now, I could play safe and probably say that Sami Zayn is just going to retain the title again, and he's going to reign with the belt a little while longer, but I'm still going to die on that hill that Braun Breaker should be the guy to dethrone Sami Zayn. I feel like that needs to happen. Braun Breaker is an incredible talent. His entire run from Monday Night Raw up to this point, ever since being called up, has been amazing. Braun Breaker is an absolute beast, and I feel like if Braun Breaker has that Intercontinental Championship, it would benefit him in the best possible ways. So, I don't know if this will happen because WWE loves swerving us when it comes to the Intercontinental Championship, when it comes to Sami Zayn, but my pick and new Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. I really hope that that happens, to be quite honest. Next, for the United States Championship, we got Logan Paul defending the championship against LA Knight. Fun fact, Logan Paul has been the United States champion since Crown Jewel. That was November. It's now August. This is going to be Logan Paul's 3rd United States championship defense. First one was at Royal Rumble against Kevin Owens. Second one was at WrestleMania against Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Now, all the way until August, he's got one against LA Knight. I am going to say Logan Paul has probably had the worst United States Championship run of all time. I'm going to die on that hill. I know fact checkers in the comments will probably say, well, Dean Ambrose's was bad. Austin Theory's was bad. I don't think either one of those two had a worse reign than Logan Paul. Logan Paul barely appeared on TV. I get it. It was a good business decision with Prime and bringing that belt on Impulsive where he's interviewing people like fucking Donald Trump or something like that. But there's no reason to have him keep doing it because I thought that was going to make Logan Paul appear more, have a little bit more of a full-time run. But Logan Paul, it's basically Roman Reigns levels of stupid. Roman Reigns had more title defenses a year than Logan. So I feel like they need to take that title off him, and who better than the megastar LA Knight. LA Knight, despite all of his downsides, despite all of, not being able to win the Universal title, not being able to win Money in the Bank on 2 different years, LA Knight is still massively popular, and I feel like LA Knight should win the United States Championship, get that first title win, and really bring the U.S. title back to relevance. Because right now, there are times where I forget who the United States champion is, because Logan Paul is just still just absolutely never there. So, my pick, I hope and I pray to the mightiest of gods and new United States champion, LA Knight. Then we go on for the WWE Women's Championship. We got Bayley defending the championship against Nia Jax. And I feel like Bayley, it's also a little bit of... No, it's not like Logan Paul. But Bayley, it's just like her reign is just meh. Bayley isn't doing a whole lot with her reign. I don't know what the long-term plan is for Bayley in this women's championship run. And Nia Jax, you know, she won the Queen of the Ring. She's improved a hell of a lot. I feel like, you know, Nia Jax should get another women's championship. But to be quite honest, I could see Triple H giving Bayley the win and keeping the WWE Women's Championship. I feel like Triple H would really want Bayley to keep that belt for a little while longer. I could be wrong and Nia Jax just wins the championship, but I'm gonna say Triple H will probably make Bayley hold that belt a little while longer until possibly Tiffany Stratton cashes in Money in the Bank. Actually, I got a nice theory as to how this match will be finished, because Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax are kind of like buddy-buddy. I feel like Nia Jax is going to dominate Bayley. It's going to look like she's going to win the title. Tiffany Stratton comes out, teases a cash-in. Nia Jax gets distracted. Bayley capitalizes and retains the Women's Championship. I don't think Tiffany Stratton will cash in at SummerSlam, but I feel like Tiffany's going to tease it. But I'm going to say my pick, and still WWE Women's Champion, Bayley. Then we go on to the Women's World Championship as Liv Morgan defends the title against the former champion, Rhea Ripley. Now, I feel like this is the one where it's like this could really go either way, because I don't know what the hell is going to happen with this match. I mean, Dominic Mysterio also being a little bit in the middle. It's also like, how is this going to play out? Liv Morgan, you know, she's facing the woman that never properly lost that championship. And I feel like a lot of people genuinely think that Rhea Ripley is going to just come back, take that title back. Nothing ever happened. Forget the injury. Forget the fact that she vacated it. And she's going to continue that massive run she was having before she got injured. But I feel like that would be a little bit of a fuck you to Liv Morgan. Kind of like you were never meant to win that championship in the first place. And also, you can't ignore the factor that is Dominic Mysterio. I feel like he's going to try to help Rhea win that championship back. But something is just going to help Liv take advantage. Like, Dominic has this weird knack of being booked to just accidentally help Liv win anything. And I feel like that's going to happen at SummerSlam, and they're going to drag this feud, because you know how much Triple H loves dragging feuds. I feel like Liv Morgan is going to take advantage of a distraction by Dominic Mysterio. I don't think it will be a full-on turn. I don't think Dom is going to turn on Rhea, but I feel like something's going to happen that'll help Liv Morgan retain the Women's World Championship. So my pick, and still WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Then we go on to the match that I bet a lot of people are looking forward to the most. I know I am. it'll be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Special guest referee Seth frickin' Rollins. Fun fact that I found out a couple days ago, this is going to be CM Punk's first singles pay-per-view match in WWE since SummerSlam 2013, where he took on Brock Lesnar. Now 11 years later, he is going to SummerSlam again, and he's going to face Drew McIntyre. This feud, man, has been absolutely amazing, and it's all leading to this. We're finally seeing these two one-on-one. And again, this could go either way. I mean, you could have Punk win in his big singles return match, or you could have Drew McIntyre finally get his revenge for all the times he got screwed over in the past few months. And then you also can't ignore the factor that is Seth Rollins. So there's a lot of factors to come into play, and there's a lot of things to really think about if you're trying to predict the winner of this match. And I feel like that's what makes this match all the more exciting to see, is the unpredictability of it. And it's like, well, what's going to happen? And also, you got to think, this probably isn't going to be the only time that we see Punk and McIntyre face off. I feel like Bad Blood, we're definitely going to get another match. Maybe even the Royal Rumble. Like, something like that. I feel like this is not going to be the only time we see Punk and McIntyre face off. So, what would I do? What do I think? I think, CM Punk is going to get that win. I think Punk is going to get that big pop from the Cleveland crowd. And, I feel like during the match, Rollins is probably going to try to screw Punk. But at the end of the day, Punk is going to overpower. Punk is going to win. Going to get that big singles return pop. And I feel like that will just anger McIntyre more for them to face off at Bad Blood. Like, McIntyre will be fucking fuming. He'd be furious. And then they're going to face off again, probably Bad Blood. And McIntyre just fucking destroys Punk. McIntyre wins. And then we get a third match, probably either at Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble or Crown Jewel, wherever. I feel like this is going to turn into a trilogy. I feel like this is just going to be feud of the fucking year, and they're not going to end it with just one match. So, if they're going to do that, if they're going to do a trilogy, I feel like the winner here at SummerSlam should be Fragile Phil, CM Punk, and that is my prediction. I can't wait for this match. Hopefully, Punk doesn't get injured again or something doesn't happen that way this, we would have to wait another year to see this or something like that. I really hope that Punk stays healthy and safe in this match as well. Then we got the World Heavyweight Championship match as Damian Priest defends the championship against the Ring General Gunther. Now, again, this could really go either way. And I see a lot of people really thinking Damian Priest is probably going to pull a fast one here and retain the championship here. But if you ask me, I feel like, Damian Priest's reign has really served its purpose. I feel like Damian Priest should lose the championship here. And not saying Damian Priest's reign wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was decent. But I feel like, the World Heavyweight Championship needs an upgrade. And I feel like Gunther, after the amazing run he has had as the World Heavyweight as the Intercontinental Champion, really proves that Gunther deserves to be one of the guys in the WWE. He won the King of the Ring tournament. Amazing. And not that Damian Priest will get squashed, murdered, destroyed. I feel like Damian Priest will hold his own. I feel like this is going to be an absolute banger match. Give the fucking guys 20 minutes. I don't care. But I feel like at the end of the day, Gunther should win the World Heavyweight Championship, and the prestige that Gunther will bring to that belt, now that he would be the title holder, would be amazing for Monday Night Raw. And you also got to take into account Bash at Berlin's in September. I feel like they're going to want Gunther to be the World Heavyweight Champion walking into Bash at Berlin. Not only will it sell a lot of tickets or something like that, but it will also give us that main event that we all want ever since Bash in Berlin was announced. Gunther defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Ilya Dragunov. We are so close to that match happening. And I think the only way for that to happen will be my pick and new World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. Now, in terms of Damian Priest, I feel like him losing the World Heavyweight Championship will also make the Judgment Day lose faith in Damian Priest as the leader. And, it could also lead to Damian Priest someday getting kicked out of the Judgment Day. I don't think Damian Priest will get kicked out of the Judgment Day at SummerSlam, but maybe the Raw after, or maybe a month or two down the road. I feel like Damian Priest is going to leave the Judgment Day, and I don't think he should keep this reign as World Heavyweight Champion. Again, not saying that the reign's bad, but I feel like Gunther really deserves to be the champion now more than ever. And then we got the final match to predict on the card, the match that not a lot of people are really looking forward to, and I can't say I don't blame them. We got Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship against the Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa. And I do agree with a lot of people. Cody and Solo on paper, I talked about this on the channel in length, doesn't scream SummerSlam, Big Four pay-per-view, premium live event, main event. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Like, Solo Sikoa was on this, big, 0-40 losing streak over the past year, and now he's, being built up as this tribal chief, building a whole new bloodline and stuff like that. Now he's just getting this match for the WWE title, did nothing to earn it. I do agree that this doesn't scream SummerSlam main event, but I feel like we can all see why this match in particular will very likely be the SummerSlam main event. And I feel like that reason is going to be the return of the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So, I'm going to break this down, okay? Cody Rhodes will overcome the odds and retain the Undisputed Championship. I feel like everyone sees that prediction coming. I wasn't going to be tense with it or anything. Cody Rhodes is definitely keeping the WWE title and will probably feud with Randy Orton at some point down the road, something like that. And then after Cody wins, the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu are just going to turn apeshit. You know what I mean? And then we see on the ramp Jimmy Uso and Paul Heyman on the ramp, on the stage. They'll point to the Titantron, and then Roman Reigns will come out, and then we just get a tense face-off between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa to tease a potential future match. You could even throw in Jey Uso in there as well to get involved in the storyline. And whether or not he's the Intercontinental Champion, you could throw in Sami Zayn there as well and tease a potential future War Games match between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline. I feel like that would be absolutely fire. Absolutely amazing. You could do 4-on-4. I see a lot of people put in Zilla Fatu or whatever goddamn Samoan is a free agent. I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like it should be 4-on-4. Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Sammy against Solo, Tonga, Loa, and Fatu. Don't even include Cody. Don't include Zilla Fatu. Don't include Tala Tonga. Don't include Tonga Smola. Don't include Tonga Moa or something like that. I feel like we don't need that. I feel like a lot of people are going to be mad at me for that. So yes, my pick, obviously, and still, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. And for fun, I'll just say, if they do Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable, It's obviously going to be Uncle Howdy. But anyways, guys, that concludes my predictions for SummerSlam 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with my picks, or do you have your own? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. More uploads coming, ladies and gentlemen. Big week in professional wrestling coming up. I really am excited for that. I am actually very excited for SummerSlam. Hopefully it's a very good show. So 1 to 10, my excitement level, probably about a 7 or an 8. I hope that this show is very good. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people and peace. Later.